If you want to become her, you need to understand the exact moment you keep choosing not to. And no, it's not when you fail. It's not when everything falls apart. It's the moment that feels small. The one you don't take seriously, but your brain does, and it keeps score. Because let's be honest, you're not confused. You know what kind of woman you want to be. You've seen it. You felt it. You've even been her for a few days. You were waking up on time, doing what you said you would, moving properly, and then you weren't. Not in a dramatic way. Nothing big happened. You just slipped. And that's the part that gets you, because it's like, how did I go from being so locked in to this? So now you're tired yourself. I need more discipline. I need to try harder. But it's not that. It's a loop. And I want you to actually see this properly, because this isn't just a concept. This is something you've already lived through over and over again. It's what I call the becoming loop. And it has 4 parts: the vision, the test, the pullback, the decision. And then one more thing that locks it in: reinforcement. So let's walk through it. The vision. This is the part that feels good. This is when you decide, yeah, I'm actually going to change now. You plan your routine. You feel clear. You feel aligned. For a moment, it's like, this is me now. And that feeling is real, but it's not proof. It's just the start of the loop. Then comes the part that actually matters, the test. And it's never big. It's small enough to ignore. The alarm goes off. You hesitate. You said you'd go to the gym. Now you don't feel like it. You said you'd speak up. Now it feels awkward. That tiny moment, that's the test. And you only get a few seconds there. Like 3 to 5 seconds. That's where everything is decided. Then comes the pullback. And this part is subtle. Your brain doesn't say, stay the same. Instead, it says, just this once. You're tired. You can start later. It's not that deep. And the reason this works is because it sounds like you. Not resistance, not sabotage, just logic. Girl, this is the part you keep believing. And then you decide. Not dramatically. You don't think, I'm choosing to stay this way. You just sort of go back. You would hit the snooze button, stay quiet, or just put it off. And it does feel small, but it's not. Because after that decision, something gets reinforced. Your brain logs it as, this is what we do. And the more you repeat that, the stronger it becomes. So next time, there's less hesitation, less awareness, and the loop runs faster. So when you say, I don't know why I keep going back, you do. You're completing the loop the same way every time. And until you break it, you don't become her. You just visit her. Let me show you this in a different way. Think of your life like a card table. Every situation is a hand. Every decision is a card you play. Now here's what most people think. I just need a better hand, better routine, better motivation, better timing. But let me tell you, it's not that. The real problem? You keep playing the same card, even when you know it's not working. Let's say this happens. You wake up. You have about 3 to 5 seconds of clarity. Now imagine 5 times a week, 20 times a week, 200 times a year. Same moment, same decision. You don't realize it, but you've trained your brain to expect that outcome. And your brain works on prediction. It expects. We go back. So when you do exactly that, nothing changes. But when you don't, that's a prediction error. And that's what forces your brain to update. So back to the table. You're sitting there, holding the same hand you always play, and instead of choosing differently, you go, "This is just what I do." But the problem isn't your hand. It's that you keep acting like you don't have a choice. Because every time you play that card, you're not just making a decision, you're confirming this is who I am. And your brain believes what you repeat, not what you say. Same loop, different moment. Someone crosses a line, you feel it instantly. That pause, that's the test. You think to yourself, "Oh girl, it's not that deep. I don't want to make it awkward." You stay quiet. Loop complete. So it's not that you lack discipline. Generally, you don't. You've already proven that you can show up. You just haven't broken the loop. At that moment, that matters. So instead of trying to fix everything, you bring structure to the moment. Not your mood, structure. Your alarm goes off. You sit up immediately. You hesitate. You speak anyway. You want to avoid. You start for 2 minutes. That's discipline, not intensity. Consistency in the test. Because now, you've interrupted the pattern. Your brain expected one thing, but you did another. Now it has to update. And that's how identity actually shifts. And once that happens a few times, you stop negotiating. You stop waiting to feel ready. You just move. You're waiting to feel like her before you act, but she only exists after you do. And the moment that decides that is always smaller than you think. And once you start noticing it, you'll realize something else. It's not just that you go back, it's why you go back. Because part of you is still choosing that version. And until you understand that part, you'll keep reinforcing it. And that's what we're breaking next.